Hey, this is Nate with Kick-Ass Marketers. John asked me to record this for you, so I'll probably send it to him and let him forward it along. But I wanted to kind of do a quick site review for you. Basically give you 3 things that you can do today to start improving your rankings on Google. Kind of a little free attack plan. But what I'm going to go over is content, citations, and backlinks, and we'll get into what those are. But content for Google is king. Google wants to know that when somebody types in, custom t-shirts, Dallas, Texas, or custom hats, whatever, they want to know that they're sending them to a site that is relevant to that topic that they're looking for. Scrolling through here, there's not a ton of content on this home page. And I do realize with the e-commerce type pages, there's a lot of back pages, more content about each particular item and things like that. But there's not a lot here on the front page. Typically, they want to see about 1,000 to 1,500 words on the home page, and then 500 to 750 on the back pages. If you go over here, these guys showed up as one of the competitors there in Dallas. Kind of the same thing. They don't have a ton of content, but Google, that's all Google can see. They can't see the pictures, and Google doesn't care what your site looks like. We do that so it looks good for us. But Google doesn't see any of that. All they see is the content. So, these guys would be super easy to beat out just because of the simple fact they don't have a lot of content either. This company actually is in North Carolina, I think, but they're showing up in Dallas when I do the search for custom t-shirts. And again, not a huge amount of content on there. Something we can very easily beat out. And the reason for the content is to give you room to put in your keywords. And like I said, with it being an e-commerce site, a lot of your keywords are going to be on your back pages describing each thing. But I have a tool called Ahrefs that I use. It is something that I pay for monthly. But I can break down sites with this pretty well. You're currently showing up for 307 organic keywords, getting about 138 visits a month to your website. These guys, they've got 3,900 keywords on their page. They're getting about 651 visits to their site because of it. And these guys have 101 keywords, getting about 306. So let's take these guys as an example. We can kind of see what these are. And, custom t-shirts Dallas. They're in the #1 spot. There are 300 people a month looking for that, and 110 of them excuse me, 110 of them are going to their site. Typically, the #1 guy gets about 1/3 of all the volume. So, custom t-shirts, Dallas, custom shirts, Dallas, custom t-shirts, Dallas, t-shirt printing, Dallas. They're #1 for all of this. They're getting a ton of traffic. I mean, if you look at the total search volume for those keywords right here, they're getting about 1/3 of that to their site every month. So those are the type of keywords that I look for. I want a keyword that says what you do and where you're at. People that type in your company name and stuff like that when they're searching, they already know who you are. We want the people that don't know who you are to find you on the internet. So I call them generic keywords, but it's what you do and where you're located. And as you can see, these guys are killing it. They're #1 in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different categories. And of that, you're looking 500, 700, 800, 950. You're looking at over 1,000 searches a month for those keywords, and they're ranking #1 in all of them. So these are the guys we need to beat. No doubt about that. The other thing that I talk about are your citations. And citations, you've got your ads up here, and then you've got this map, the Google Map Pack. Citations are what help you get into this Google Map Pack. Basically, the citation is your company name, address, and phone number listed in multiple directories across the internet. You've got Merchant Circle, Better Business Bureau, Yellow Pages, Yelp. There's hundreds of thousands of those out there, and it's just a matter of going out, finding the directory, signing up for it, putting your information in there. It takes a lot of time, but it's totally doable. We use a tool called WhiteSpark to look up these citations. You currently have 52, which is really well, but you could easily get that pushed up to, 300-400 if you really wanted to. And, the custom tees, they have 8. Need a t-shirt now, they have 34. So you really want to work on keeping these bumped up and, just knocking these guys completely out of the park. But like I said, the citations are those directories, Yellow Pages, Yelp, Better Business Bureau, Merchant Circle, there's a bunch of them. But that's what's going to help you get right here into this map pack. A lot of people are going to scroll past these ads. They're going to see this map pack. A whole bunch of the people are going to stop right here. They're not even going to go down into this section. If they find what they want right here, then they're going to click it. So we definitely want to be in there because it's one of the first things that people see. The third thing are your backlinks. A backlink is any site that points back to you. So right now you've got 209 backlinks, and it's kind of a popularity contest. Some of your citations will give you backlinks. You can go to blogs about custom shirts or apparel and things like that. Read some articles, post a comment on it, put a link to your site. Some of that stuff will give you backlinks. Some of your vendors might even give you backlinks on their sites, because you're buying the shirts from them before you do the screen printing and things like that. They might give you a link back to you. Just reach out to them and ask, what's the worst they can say. But, look in. They've got 672 backlinks here. They've only got 4 here. But what we can do with the tools that we have is I can go in and see what backlinks these guys have. And we kind of call it the copycat method. I can go into all of these sites and try to find where their backlinks are and get you backlinks on the same pages. Copycat, the guy that's got the most, copy the ones that he's got and go out and find some on your own so you can beat him. Because I like to try to beat these guys by a couple hundred points in everything that we do. So that's kind of my overview. Content, 1,000 to 1,500 words on the home page, 500 to 750 on the back pages. Citations, go out there and get yourself in as many of these directories and things that you can get into. And then, go out and look for your backlinks. Talk to your vendors about possibly putting a backlink on their page to you. You can go out into the blogs, do some commenting on there and get links back to your site. And then, like I said, some of your citations will actually give you backlinks too. But that is about it. Thank you for your time. If you got any questions, feel free to give me a call, 210-383-8401. I will talk to you later and look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.